Good afternoon and welcome to another episode of Dharma Review, where we discuss things that are interesting and important to you, the spiritual seeker. All right, this is going to be a brief show. I just want to alert everyone as to things that are happening in your area, in our area, which is the northwest corridor of the northwest coast, or the west coast. There's a lot going on. Spring has definitely sprung, and it's going to be an interesting spring, and it looks like it's shaking out to be an interesting summer for teachings and visitors from gurus and meditation teachers and Dharma friends, as well as lots of music in the air. So first, let me go to the schedule close to home here, which would be Seattle and Bellingham, and perhaps Vancouver. Let's see how much we can cover in the brief time that I have. The reason this is going to be a short session is that I am due to head out to Bellingham for a discussion or talk by a good friend of mine, Tulsidas Ananda, at Western Washington University, and I'm told it should be a very interesting event. The talk is scheduled for tonight, April 6th, at Fairhaven College. It is entitled White People in a Hindu World. That's at the Fairhaven Auditorium at Fairhaven College at 6 p.m. Okay, so now we'll talk a little bit more about Tulsidas's visit. But right now, for all of those who have listened to for years and played many of Krishnadas's albums, it's very exciting to know that he is coming to Seattle. And it's about time, isn't it, folks? Okay, so here's what's going on. Right before I'm gonna give it a little bit of a schedule because you could be listening from New York for all I know, or from Massachusetts. So here's his spring schedule. As Thursday, April 6th through Sunday, April 9th, Krishnadas is conducting Wisdom Rising Mandala of the Sacred Feminine at the Kripalu Center for Yoga and Health. That's 57 Interlaken Road, Stockbridge, Massachusetts. You can find out Krishnadas's entire schedule, obviously, by going to krishnadas.com and checking into events. He is doing a benefit concert for the Tibetan Home of Hope, Thursday, April 6th. That is a concert from 8 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. at the Tarrytown Music Hall. That's Tarrytown, New York. He's doing and beginning the Kirtanwala West Coast Tour 2017. Thursday, April 13th, he is going to be at the Town Hall, Seattle. That's right, Seattleites. And guess what? It's almost sold out. At least it was almost sold out yesterday. I think there were 36 or 38 tickets left. I haven't looked today, but he does tend to sell out. So that is April 13th, 2017, 7:30 p.m. to 10 p.m., the Town Hall, Seattle, 1119 8th Avenue in Seattle. After that, Friday, April 14th, Krishnadas will be at the First Congregational United Church in Portland, Oregon. That's 1137 Southwest Broadway, Portland, Oregon. From there, Saturday, April 15th, he will be at the First Congregational United Church in Portland, Oregon, for a second concert. Wow, that's pretty interesting. We get one concert, Portland gets two. Well, there you go, folks. You got to come out and support the man if you want him to stick around. And then Kirtanwala West Coast Tour again, Friday, April 21st, Friday, April 21st, 7:30 p.m. to 10 p.m., he will be at the Scottish Rites Hall in Oakland. That's 1547 Lakeside Drive, Oakland, California. From there, the tour goes to First Unitarian Universalist Church, Saturday, April 22nd, 5 p.m. to 8:30 p.m., for a workshop called the Kirtanwala Heart of Devotion Workshop. That is in San Francisco. And then he moves on Sunday, April 23rd, at Angelico Hall, Dominican University, 20 Olive Avenue in San Rafael, for a concert. And from there, he moves on to the Seaside Center for Spiritual Living in Encinitas, California. And I'm sorry to report, it is listed as already sold out. Heart of Devotion Workshop, he's doing again in Encinitas at the Seaside Center for Spiritual Living. That's Wednesday, April 26th. So if you couldn't get in the concert and you're really, really interested in Kirtan, I hear his workshops are phenomenal. That is 7 p.m. to 10 p.m., and I looked into the pricing, and it looks like the workshops are almost exactly the same price as his concerts, ranging in price, I think, from $45 to $55. Heart Opening Workshop is what he's doing with Russell Simmons. That's Krishnadas and Russell Simmons, the Heart Opening Workshop, Friday, April 28th in West Hollywood. That's 9200 West Sunset Boulevard, West Hollywood. And then April 29th, he is doing a live concert at Wilshire Ebel Theater. That's the Wilshire Ebel Theater in Los Angeles, 4401 West 8th Street. He will also be doing his Heart of Devotion workshop again the day after that concert at the Wanderlust Hollywood. That's 1357 North Highland Avenue, Los Angeles, California. And then they move on to the third annual Spring on Maui Retreat with Ramdas, Krishnadas and friends, May 3rd through May 8th at the Napali Kai Beach Resort in Napali Bay, Maui. All right, that's all I'm going to tell you now. You want to find out any more after that date, go to the website and you'll see. But for those who are in Seattle, he will be here, or at least from Vancouver to Seattle, he will be here this coming April 13th in downtown Seattle at the Town Hall. And there still may be a few seats left. It's not listed on the website as sold out. So that's what we have for Spring with Krishnadas and Kirtan. And now let me move on to Tulsidas Ananda's visit. Tulsidas comes to us from the ashram of Paramahansa Vishwananda in Germany, in Springen, Germany. There is a beautiful, beautiful retreat and ashram there. And Tulsidas has been a devotee of his guru for the last 10 years. And he is listed as one of the primary teachers of Atma Kriya and Om chanting. Okay, so Tulsidas arrived actually Monday, April 3rd, performed a Narsimha Yagna, which is a fire ceremony, and he gave a talk on inner peace and meditation, April 4th, and this evening, April 6th, again, he will be at the Fairhaven College, and the topic of the discussion is white people in a Hindu world. That's 6 p.m. at the Fairhaven Auditorium tonight. Friday, April 7th, there will be a kirtan at Western Washington U and downtown in the evening. Saturday, April 8th, he's conducting a workshop. This is only for devotees, called Sharing Your Spirituality, and that's an all-day Saturday workshop. So if you are a devotee of Paramahansa Sri Vishwananda, then you might want to check into that. Saturday, April 8th. Monday, April 10th, there will be an Om chanting in Port Townsend at 6 p.m. at the Phoenix Rising. Wednesday, April 12th, he will be back on Western Washington University. There is a club there called the Just Love Club, and he'll be visiting there. Thursday, April 14th, he will, with a group of fellows, be attending the Krishnadas concert. So if you missed him, you might catch him at the concert with Krishnadas. And Friday, April 15th, there is a fundraiser for his Guruji's visit, 7 to 9 at the YWCA in Bellingham, April 15th. It's going to be an evening called Flavors of India. There will be kirtan singing, and there will be great Indian food. Thursday, April 20th, he will be giving a talk at the Bellingham Institute of Noetic Science at the Fairhaven Library. And that's what I have on my event sheet for Tulsidas Ananda at this time. He's a really interesting fellow. If you have a chance to meet him, he's really a nice guy, and he loves to talk to people. So that is Tulsidas. There's something else coming up I think that's very important, especially for all you Tibetan Buddhist aficionados out there. H.E. Garchen Rinpoche is conducting Seattle teachings this April. These events are taking place at the Doksu Temple, Friday, April 21st, from 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. The first event will be a birthday celebration for Garchen Rinpoche. It will be a vegetarian potluck, so they're asking you to bring your vegetarian dinners or food, whatever you'd like to provide with you. 7 to 8:30 p.m. after the dinner and birthday celebration, there is going to be a talk called Inspiration for Difficult Times. It's a public talk, and it's open to all. And then there's going to be 2 weekends of teachings. So the Garchen Rinpoche is going to be here for 2 whole weeks, and this is really exciting. He is giving teachings April 22nd, that's a Saturday, 10 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. He will be doing the Milarepa teachings from a selection of Milarepa songs. And for those of you who might not know, Milarepa is a very famous Tibetan yogi saint and a source of great inspiration and wisdom for Buddhists and even non-Buddhists everywhere. Sunday, April 23rd, he will be giving a teaching on Shakyamuni Buddha. Oh, actually, he's giving the Shakyamuni Buddha empowerment. So that's pretty awesome. 2:30 to 5:30, the Milarepa teachings will continue. Translations will be provided in English, Vietnamese, and Chinese. There will be a daily lunch break from 12 to 2:30 p.m. It will be fresh vegetarian fare. So that's the first weekend. The second weekend, the teachings are April 28th, that's Friday, and April 29th, Saturday, and then April 30th, Sunday. So that's the teachings on the 37 practices of the Bodhisattvas on weekend 2, April 28th. Saturday, April 29th, teachings on the 37 practices of the Bodhisattvas, 10 a.m. to 5:30. And then Sunday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., an all-day affair, Medicine Buddha Empowerment. And that's pretty exciting for those of you who may do the Medicine Buddha mantra but have never received an empowerment. Empowerments can be a big boon to your practice. It tends to change everything. So if you've been waiting and waiting for an opportunity to take the Medicine Buddha Empowerment, that might be something you want to look into. Okay, so you can go to garchenseattle.weebly.com or just do a search on Google for Garchen Seattle or the Garchen Institute. I'm sure you can find the link on the Garchen Institute website. And for those of you that don't know, the Garchen Institute is Garchen Rinpoche's Gompa in Arizona, where full 3-year retreats are conducted and where lamas are created, you might say. I visited. It's a very beautiful, awesome temple there. Okay, so that's it for the Garchen Rinpoche Seattle teachings. And now, I do want to mention that also, so we've got all of this going on right now through April, the beginning of spring. It's just springing everywhere. And it's really, really nice to have all this going on. After Tulsi Das's visit, Paramahansa Vishwananda will be arriving, I think it is April 31st. There will be announcements on where his event or events are scheduled. I will be presenting those in the coming days. But for now, I'm going to sign off and tell you that the next episode will also be a continuation or part 2 of Theo Wani's interview. That's Theo Wani from Theo Wani Mouthpieces and Instruments. And it's a very interesting chat we had. And I will post part 2 coming soon, hopefully no later than Sunday. So here we are. I promised I'd be on the air on Thursdays. So I have kept my promise. I'm really trying to work this schedule out and find out what works for everyone. But because I am eager to go down and catch Tulsidas Ananda's talk in Bellingham at Western Washington University tonight and hopefully get him to grant an interview on the air for all of us for Dharma Review, I don't want to miss him, so I have to be leaving very, very quickly. So that's it right now. I hope to see you all at some of these events, and I will do my best in the near future, very soon, to also list more events that might be in your area that are going on that we would all like to know about. All right, that's it for now. I'll see you next time. This is Yisrael at Dharma Review. Have a great evening, everyone.